The explanation for from the defendant on direct examination was that, first of all, the transport van is very narrow. It's 17 inches. And so for him to go inside and to actually seatbelt him in, he felt that it was a danger to the officer, for any transportee, because his gun would be right there on his right side. It was too able to be gotten by the person that he is transporting. Secondly, he admitted, I was taught that at the police academy, that I was always supposed to seat somebody in. I signed off on it. I was taught it. But when we went into field practice at the police academy, it was never demonstrated. It was never done. And Officer Novak, who came after the defendant, also testified that he had never seated somebody else with a transport belt in the van. But what is interesting here, and we want to tell everybody, currently on the witness stand is Dr. Matthew Ammerman, who is a neurosurgery expert out of Washington, D.C., and also practices here at Johns Hopkins, testifying all about the spinal cord right now for the jury. But what is pivotal in this case are the various stops that were made with Freddie Gray inside that transport van. There were 6 stops, according to the prosecutor, all in total. And it's the prosecution's theory that the injury, the horrific breaking of his neck, occurred between stop 2 and stop 4. Why is that so important? Because it was at stop 4 that the defendant, William Porter, actually spoke to Freddie Gray. And he testified on the stand saying that he said to Freddie, hey, what's up? And at the very least, Freddie said, help, or the defendant believed he said, I need help up on the bench. But then the defendant admits that he said, do you need a medic? And Freddie Gray said, yes. The defendant says that he did not call for a medic because he didn't know why. He kept asking him, why do you need one? He didn't have an answer. Of course, prosecutor is going to say that it's because he couldn't tell him anymore. He was too sick. The defense is saying that the injury was between the 5th and 6th stop, and that was the first time that the defendants had knowledge that there was a medical emergency here, Pam.